everyone, welcome back to the channel. So we're here again with Johanna Basford Small Victories and doing the cupcake page. I'm going to try and film 2 in this sitting because I'm slacking a bit and it's nearly the end of the month and I've not even got this page finished. So fingers crossed, we'll try. If we don't, I'll just film again later on and stick it up another day. But yeah, I'm going to do this one as limes. So we're going to do this one, and I thought a nice colour to go with lime would be like a purple lilac type colour. So I'm going to do the icing like purple, and then the cake case I'm going to do this colour, but how I've done the hearts white on this one, I'm going to do white spots on this one. So I'm going to colour it all first and then go over the top with white spots with my gel pen. So I will just show you my new sharpener. Somebody was asking me about what sharpener I used the other day, and I did use the swordfish manual, you know, when you turn it, but it were becoming quite temperamental and a bit. It was the second one I'd had, so I looked on Amazon and I found this one. Now I've seen people talk about this 10 win. This is an electric sharpener, and this one is I think this design is a relatively new one. There wasn't many reviews on it, but it's working really well. So you pop your pencil in there. Obviously, you give it a bit of a shove in. Let's just show you where this. It is quite noisy, so you might want to turn your earphones down before I do this. But yeah, you basically just pop it in, does its thing and spits it back out. And that's a really sharp point. But you can change how sharp you want the point with this dial here. So obviously that's the sharpest, and then going towards more blunt that way. But yeah, it's alright. It's a little noisy, but I don't mind that. I only colour when the kids are at school anyway, so it's not like I'm going to wake them up in the middle of the night colouring. I don't colour when they're in bed anymore. They only go to bed, they like go to bed too late for me to start then colouring. Basically by the time they've got bed, I'm ready for bed myself. But anyway, right, I'm going to start with the icing first, and my pencil is teeny tiny, but this is the light magenta. It is 119, and we're going to get this colour all over this icing. Teeny, I keep saying I'll order myself a new one, and Debbie from Colour Me Stress Free even offered the other day, and I didn't think. She said she was going to the art store, did I need anything picking up? She actually said any polychromos. I was like, no. And I'm here with this teeny tiny pencil. Oh dear, what am I like? Oh well. My mind just goes blank. I just, honestly, I'll remember this tiny pencil whilst I'm colouring for 5 minutes, but when I put it away, I'll completely forget about it. So I'm going in now with violet. So this is violet 138. And we're going to just deepen up some of the areas. So starting at the bottom, I don't know whether this is too sharp and it might just snap on me, but we'll see. Starting at the bottom, yeah, it has snapped. And it's put a nice little purple wiggly line on a bit that I don't want there. So that's nice. Let's get the electric eraser out. I knew it was going to do that. It's like, I'll have to change that setting and make it a bit blunter. Let me just get rid of that, because it will irritate me, as you know. We don't like marks on the page. Oh, I think we're going to go around to my partner's nephew's house later, if he messages back to say he'll be in. It's his birthday, but in December he actually, well, his girlfriend had a baby. In December as well, a little boy, so we've not seen him yet. So I've just been to the local shop and I've got a couple of cards, and I couldn't resist buying a little baby boy's outfit. It's been a while since I've bought baby clothes and I miss it. I do. I have 5 children of my own, but my eldest is 15 and my youngest is 6. So it's been the longest, this period of time has been the longest I've not been pregnant for. Because I've always, like, within 2-3 years I've been pregnant again. But no, 5 is the limit. The partner had the snip in 2019. Yeah, had the snip in 2019. 2 years after we had our little boy, so No more babies in this house. I'll have to see if my children want children of their own and wait for that time to come. Right, I've got to go back in now with the light magenta, this teeny tiny pencil 119, and I'm going to go back in at the top here and just make it a bit pink. Make it a bit pink. Then we've sort of got a bit of an ombre going on again there. I like the ombre effect, especially for icing. I think it looks really cool on icing. Like, I'm lifting the boot because we've got a horrible glow when that lamp shines on it and it makes it look horrific. So I like to lift it up every now and again so you can see what it truly looks like. There we go. So I'm going to do next, I'm going to do the little cakey bit. So pencils are rolling under my boot. The little cakey bit there we're going to do with brown ochre 182. Still not focusing. Brown ochre 182. Light pressure there. Blow away the dust. And then I'm going to go in with Bistre 179. I'm going to put a bit of this Bistre at the sides. See, I should have sharpened this pencil really. This was the one that needed sharpening. So this is like a chocolate cake. This is like, ooh, like chocolate limes. Who likes chocolate limes? Yummy. Sweets like that are tooth breakers, but they're nice. I'm going to go back in now with the brown ochre 182. Also, it looks like one colour now. I should have gone in with my blender pencil in the middle. Looks like one block colour that now. Oh well. It is chocolate, so not to worry. It's a chocolate cake. Let me just dust it off. Now I'm going to go in on the limes. So the lightest colour I'm going to use is going to be like a yellow. Cadmium yellow lemon 205. Only a light layer of this, but I'm going to use it over the whole of the lime. It's going to be a lime, but we need to add a bit of yellow in there into the centre. Like that, and then we're going to go in with our light green 171. So first off, right around the outside, it's going to be teeny tiny. But I'm not going to do this outer line here. I'm not going to do it all green. I'm going to go in on the edge. Well, I don't suppose it matters actually. Yeah, actually it doesn't matter. Just go in on the whole thing, and you can do a block colour if you want, because I can put the white gel pen over the top of this. It doesn't really matter. I just thought then, what you doing, Kister? Yeah, the white gel pen can go over the top, that's fine. But we are going to have a little bit of a white part at some point. And then using the same pencil, I'm going to bring in some of this colour into where we've just put the yellow. But let me come in a bit closer for this so we can see. I'm going to kind of go down in little squiggly lines with this colour, so every now and again just bits of squiggly lines. It almost looks like a bit of a hot mess right now, but it will come together. So you're not sort of doing a full colour anyway, it's just sort of little squiggly lines here and there. And then I'm going to add in a few even darker squiggly lines. So I've pulled out the leaf green 112 if we're in shot. 112, and I'm going to pick out some areas to put a few even darker bits, just like really random little lines. You will notice on any sort of fruit like this, orange segments, lemon, limes, they all have these little squiggly bits, and it's really hard to get it in on something so tiny, but we're going to try because it'll give it a nice effect. And then I'm going to put a bit of this colour around the outside as well to deepen up a bit of the outside there. And then I'm going to go back in with the Cadmium Yellow Lemon 205. I'm just going to pop, just in the segments, I'm going to pop a little bit. So I'm only using a light layer again. I'm just popping a light layer back over the top. Like that, and then I'm going to go in with a white gel pen and get all this nice detail in. So I'm going to start off around the edge of the lime. So I'm going to sort of fill in all these little black lines. So this first one here, I'm going to fill that in and bring it out a little bit more. I think this is the most time consuming part, is if you're doing any sort of gel pen detailing. Or should I say, when you're going over the black line art, that's the bit that takes up all the time. I am quite meticulous with my white gel pen as well. I like to completely cover any black lines. I get a bit perfectionist going on there. And then I'm going to go over all the lines in the centre as well. So I'm going to go right into the centre with the white, because that bit's white. Then we're going to go over this black line out. Totally eliminate that. If you've got a nice thin Posca pen, that might work better than a gel pen. My gel pens are temperamental all the time. Right, I'm going to go around the outer edge now, so the outer black line. We're going to get rid of that. I'm trying to be very careful so that we don't lose the green bit that we've put here. Hopefully you can see this. And then I'm going to go over those black lines as well, and maybe put a few white lines elsewhere. And then I'm going to do the second one the same. Remember, if there's anything I'm doing what you don't want to do, you don't have to do it. If you don't want to white out all the black line out, you don't have to. Make that middle bit white. Don't mind my hand in the way as well if it gets in the way a little bit. I'm going to do the outer line first on this one. I love colouring and painting limes, lemons, oranges. I love it. I actually did a Pantone painting of orange slices. Thinking about doing it with limes as well, actually. Might be a fun one to do. Get all the different colours of yellows and greens in there. Let's get this last little bit. There we go, so that's the limes. So next up I'm going to do the case. So the case is going to be, first off, going in with light green 171. So all over the cake case. Light layer of that one to start with. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? I'm just going to lift the camera up a bit and angle it. I don't like the glare it puts on. It really irritates me. And then as well, sorry for a bit seasick there. I've got some muck on the page. Let me fix this. There it is. I've got some muck on the page that's annoying me as well. No, it won't go off. That's one. Don't want to smudge my gel pen. So now I'm going to go in with grass green if I can find it. There we go, grass green 166, and I'm going to darken up the edges of this cake case. Emergency vehicle going past again. Take your earphones out if you need to. Turn them down. Turn me down even. They're so noisy on this road, I tell you. So noisy. Right, so I've got to pull this colour up, but leaving it a bit lighter in the centre. I'm going to make it darker underneath there. So it's got this little shine going on there. Dust that off. I'm going to use my blender pencil this time, just so it doesn't all merge into one. So clean that off, and I'll just go into the centre with the blender pencil. And then we're going to use our white gel pen for a few more details and the spots on the cake case. So, move all them pencils out the way. So we'll put the spots in first. So I'm just going to do a few little spots here and there, following those ones that Johanna's put in there as well. A few extras. I think it's the white gel pen details that really bring something like this to life, a page like this to life. I really do feel like it just makes it pop, makes everything on the page pop. So we're going to do circles on here, a bit like we have done with the hearts. So some of them can be sort of semicircles if they're coming from the edge of the cupcake case. But I'm going for about that size. If this pen wants to work properly. I'm going for about that size spot, I think, on here. Let's try do a semicircle at the bottom. Turn around a minute. Like I say, I think a Posca pen, if you've got a nice one that works nicely, I think that'll be a lot easier to do it with a Posca. This gel pen's really temperamental now. Really temperamental. I find with gel pens, you can buy them brand new and they work really well for the first few weeks, even a couple of months maybe, and then you just start having issues. Or is it just me? Because when I first got the Arteza white gel pens, I couldn't rave about them enough. I thought they was absolutely fantastic, and they was. And then they just dried up. They had loads of ink left in them. I was warming them up. I was rolling them in my hands. I was doing all sorts. And they just would not get working again. I don't know what caused that, but yeah. This one's just not very opaque and you have to go over and over and over. This is the Jelly Roll. Sakura Jelly Roll, is that the brand? But there we go. I think that is quite cute. That is quite cute. So, why that's only took me, it took me 20 minutes. 20 minutes on the nose. I am going to get this one done. And I thought it would be a nice contrast, because these are the ones we've got done so far. These are the 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. I thought we'd bring some orange into this one. I think that would be quite nice. So here we've got the spotty green cake case there. I was thinking maybe a spotty orange cake case on here with an orange icing on top, and then it's just this bit here I'm struggling with the colour. So we'll do everything else first, what I know I want, the colours I know I want to do, and then we'll decide on the other icing after, because that's the best thing to do now, I think. So let's get going. Let's pick some nice oranges out for that cake case. I think I've got just the colours. So I'm going to put down a yellow first, dark chrome yellow 109, because if you want a highlight in the cake case, it's nice to go for one of the sort of darker yellowy tones first. And then we can use this one, orange glaze 113, for all the darker bits. So we start at the corner. The darker the colours you use on your cake case, the more your white gel pen's going to show up at the end. So if you want really vibrant, you want these to pop out, your white gel pen details on here, you really need to have a darker cake case, to be honest. So that's why I'm going in quite punchy with this orange. I'm only going to leave a bit of the lighter colour out. So it's really easy, this. It's almost like you're just doing a block colour mainly. All these sides of the cake case is a hard pressure block colour, which is nice and simple. The thing is, you can make it as simple or as complicated as you want your colouring. It's all dependent on my mood. It's all dependent on my mood normally. But if I do go in with simple colouring, you'll find I try and put a lot of details in over the top, and that's what will really make it shine and stand out. So yeah. Right, I'm going to go into the centre with the blending pencil. Just blend that out a little bit. There we go. So you can still see we've got a little bit of a highlight going on there, but nothing too in your face. And then the icing on top, I'm going to do slightly different oranges for that, I think. So what colour have we got here? Cadmium orange 111. I'm going to start with that one. And I'm just going to light pressure again, just getting rid of all the white space, because why not? Get rid of all that white space. There we go. And then we're going to get some other colours into it. So I may even I'm toying with putting a little bit of red in with the orange. I know a lot of people think, oh, red and orange together, but I really like them colours together, and I've used them before on a page of florals and it's looked absolutely stunning. So I am going to go in with a bit of red on this icing, you know. I think I am. Or should I do this bit under? No, I'm going to put a bit of red into the icing there. So I'm going to go and go for a sort of pale red. So I'm just going to use the light cadmium red 117. And I'm going to pop a bit of this in because I think this will look really nice. So at the edge, I'm just popping a bit in like that. On the other edge. Who else loves red and orange together? I really, really do like it. I think it's lovely. You get a bunch of flowers, red and orange. They look beautiful. Just going to pop a tiny bit in the corners. Like that, and then I'm going to get my blender pencil again, we're just going to use this to go into the lightest areas and blend that in all nicely. Oh, see, I think that's really pretty. That's really pretty, I think. So I'm just looking for a nice contrast now. I think the obvious is sort of orange and green, but I don't want green so close to this green, and I'm thinking maybe the purple that I've just used on here might be nice here. So I'm going along that lines at the minute. I think I will do that. So I'm going to use the same purples that I've just used. So light magenta 119, because I'm not really sure about this cupcake, about what kind of cupcake it's supposed to be. I suppose that could have been chocolate, but it's orange now. Chocolate orange. Yeah, but there's a few cupcakes on this page where I'm not really sure where I want to go with them. But, and the next one, violet 138 or 188. My eyes are deceiving me. 138. 138. I don't want to zoom in, that's the problem. Doesn't want to focus, should I say, my camera. So there's lots of little dots on this one as well, so you could either go in with glitter gel pens on these, see these little tiny dots, or you can use a white gel pen and have it as little meringue pieces. Depends what you want to do. I think I might put some gel pen on this one, like glitter gel pen, make it a bit shiny. We'll see. I'm just going to get under this icing, so we've got a sort of shadowed area under there, and drag it out a little bit. Did you all have a nice weekend? It's Monday that I'm filming this. You all had a nice weekend, done anything nice? I'm asking you all, but I actually hate that question. You know, when people ask me that question, because I never do anything. I literally never do anything. My weekends consist of taking my two youngest to swimming lessons, and then just tidying the whole weekend. Tidying, cooking, cleaning, all rubbish stuff. Going back in now with the light magenta 119. Yeah, so if someone asks me, have you had a nice weekend? Oh yeah, fabulous. Same as always. Same as always, tidying up after the kids, cooking, cleaning, and swimming lesson, which sometimes they don't behave very well at. At the swimming lesson. Add a bit of a pinky tone in there. And then we're going to do the cake. So this one I'm going to do it slightly different to what we did over there. I'm going to do it a bit lighter. So I'm going to find my lighter pencils. Let me have a look at this. I'm going to go in with light yellow ochre 183 on this one. It's a bit more of a yellowy golden brownie cake this time. And then I am going to use that Bistre, was it? Where's Bistre? I am going to use Bistre 179 just on the edges. And then I'm going to use my blender pencil again, but I'm cleaning it off because I don't want orange transferring on here, because that's the last thing we used it on, was the orange. Just blending that all in. Now I'm going to find some nice glittery gel pens for some of these little dots. So I think it's going to be the Fleur glitter gel pens again that we use. These ones. I think maybe a bit of red. What else have we got? We've got a bit of gold if that one works. It looks like it's running out. We've got a nice orangey colour. Maybe too much orange, that, who knows. And what else have we got? We've got a blue, we've got a green, and we've got a pinky purple. So we can use all these glitter gel pens. You can use any glitter gel pen you want, or you can put them in with the white gel pen. It's entirely up to you. I'm just randomly going to go into certain places with different coloured gel pens. So I'm using quite a lot of that red colour. And then with some of the orange one, see if this works. And then we'll have some gold. See if the gold is working. Well, it might not be working. Let's try and get it going. I think it's just a bit, it's not very juicy now. No, we'll not use that one. We'll use a green. Let's go in with this green over the top of the, yeah, we'll use a green. And then we'll pop a bit of blue in. Got a nice blue if it wants to work. Might have to get this one going as well. My glitter gel pens are really drying up at the minute. Let me get a scrap piece of paper. Oh yeah, it might not be working, that blue one. Doesn't look too clever. Let's scrap the blue one and see if the pink works. We'll go for pink instead. Or maybe it just doesn't want to go over the top of the waxy pencil. Or oily pencil, whatever. It's not working very well over the top of this pencil, to be honest. Well, that'll do. Now I'm going to get white gel pen detailing and going on. So I am going to put a few little white ones around here where Johanna's put those black dots. I'm going to go over with white ones because you know I like to do that. So where all the black dots are, I'm going in with white ones. Maybe pop a few random ones in myself. That'll really brighten it up as well for you. And then we're going to put in those spots on the cupcake case. So it's just a case of getting those in yourself. Really easy to do, but it looks really effective when it's done. I googled all sorts of cupcake cases to see which ones would be doable for me. Some more than others. There's some more of a challenge. If anybody wants a challenge, I might pick one what's more challenging next time. But yeah, it's just going over and over it with this gel pen. I really need a better one. And then they're not very opaque over those lines when I'm going over those lines. It's not very opaque. I've got a Posca pen, but the nib on it's broken. It literally won't get a nice circle shape for me. I'm just going to pop in a few semicircles here and there. And there we go, that's that one. So that's 2 done. I might try and film another 2 later when the kids are in bed, but that won't go up at the same time as this. It'll go up separately, but at least I'm getting through the cupcakes, getting through them all. So that's 8 done now. We've got another 8 to go, so we're halfway. But I really think that's a nice contrast, having the orange on this side, the spotty orange, and then the green on this side. I think that's really nice. But yeah, some of them I'm just unsure about what colours to do. If you've got any ideas, drop them in the comment section down below. This one will be quite nice with sprinkles, because again it'll be a sort of glitter gel pen on all those sprinkles. These sort of wafer things, I know what colour to do. Same again on this one, I kind of know what colour to do those. But these two I'm kind of stumped on. I'm not sure what these are here, what they're supposed to be. I was thinking, is it like a lemon meringue maybe? And that could be lemon icing and meringue pieces, but I wasn't too sure. This looks like some sort of beading. And then down here I wasn't sure about this one with the flower. And this one looks quite similar to this one. But yeah, if you've got any ideas, let me know in the comment section. Please do hit the thumbs up on your way out, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching everyone, bye bye.